Went to the bank yesterday, see if they had any pennies, and they said they had $10 of customer rat pennies. And let me tell you, man, this bank. And once I say, I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I was gonna say something good about the bank. Whenever I do that, I get screwed. So I'm not gonna say anything good about the bank. But they had all these great penny wrappers, and it's just so wild how I'm still finding these. It broke, right? That's how old the penny wrapper is. It broke, and I had to put. I taped it up. Yeah. So we got this one. We got the one with the stripes. Yeah, crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. Let's see what we got. We definitely have some. It's not. It's not. Well, unless these are. Let me see. Unless these are copper. I don't think these are copper. No. So I was like, wow. I mean, it looks like there's some copper in here, but I was like, it's not. It's not like a 50% copper penny roll. This is episode 595, I believe. I believe I could penny roll hunt. That's it, man. By the time this video is scheduled, it will be middle of September, and I don't know if they have announced the exact. The exact schedule for the demise of the penny. What's this? So weird, right? That's what the zinc looks like inside, but one side is so weird. Nice looking penny though. That white crap. I don't know about. I know no copper yet. 99. No white AM. But that's really gonna be once the news comes out, when they say I haven't obviously. Yeah, I have not heard anything definitive from Google or the Fed about the last, like the last day. Um, One of my members, longest standing member, Eric, told me that they are producing. They got the dies and everything for the 2026 penny, and but there are people who are saying there are no 2026 pennies coming out. And they might be doing that just to sell pennies, right? You say there's no pennies. Meanwhile, there are pennies, right? First copper penny that we found this penny roll hunt. Yeah, so to sell a penny roll for $6 instead of $5, they say there's going to be no more pennies. And then meanwhile, there's going to be 26 pennies. But I have not. I don't. Let me see. Let me pause. So this is what they say. I asked, will they? No, the U.S. will not be minting pennies. The Treasury Department plans to stop production. And see, this is what I'm saying. What do you mean? You're not minting pennies, but so you are producing in early. If you're stopping production in early 2026, that means you're producing up to the point that you're stopping. So again, even that. That's like a triple negative. No, we are not stopping until we produce. When we stop producing, what we stop making. But what the? What I don't. Anyway, I'm not trying to have a stroke with this nonsense. I hate the double. Forget about that's not even a fork tongue. Well, it is it's like a fork, but with the three prong fork tongue. You know, uh, they are not they are they are not making more pennies in 2026 after they stop producing in early 2020. That what the and did people realize that they don't make any sense? Well, that's Google, so that's not people. I mean, unless you watched South Park, um, episode 3, then you know that some people do consider ChatGPT to be people. I mean, they talk to him like he's a person or she, whatever. Like maybe you could change the voice. I don't know. Got some blisters there. So again, not definitive, right? If it said they are not producing any pennies in 26, no, but they're stopping production in early 2026. So I try not to curse on this show, but that's the type of stuff that makes me want to drop f bombs all over the place. It's anyway. Let me get back to my point. There really aren't many copper pennies in here. There's a couple more, but I guess that's. Oh, here goes one. All right. It's clean too, man. Let me tell you, that's a clean copper penny, 1980. Um, Look at this beauty. Is this a 2025? I doubt it. Nah. Wish you had a little B there. What a clean penny. Off camera, this looks like an uncirculated. It's so like the type you get in little plastic cellophane. That's a beauty. That you get from the mint and the little plastic wrappers. So again, nothing definitive. I'm gonna take my members' word until I see something that supports or refutes another beauty. Look at that. Um, so I'm assuming that they are. So he said that they already have out Kenai Collectibles. Yeah, check them out. He made some really nice. Really shows you how to use a microscope in his videos. He'll start putting some more up soon, I'm sure. So, bottom line is, most likely, if they do produce, they're going to produce them, which to me doesn't make any. I got to be honest with you. Making pennies in 20 and just a quarter in the first few months of 2026 makes no sense because those pennies are going to they're going to sell for like $5 a piece, man. If they make pennies in early 2026, it's going to be an absolute uh, crap show. But we're getting closer to that point. Like I said, this video will be shown to the public in mid-September. Oh, here goes a nice copper penny. That's a nice one. All right, so we do got quite a few. We have more copper in here than I thought. That's I think we got 5. All right, we got 5 copper pennies. That's not bad. And that the end is near. The end is near. I did pick up a working die hub. I made a video on it. You can go into my. I have a whole playlist titled "Educational." I'm pretty sure that's where it's at. It's in that one. Could also be. I think I have another playlist called "Mail." What's it called when you get mail? Mail opening mail, something like that. Mail day. Another 92. Huh. See, to me, that's a piece of string. Oh, look at that on the head. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, I'm wondering if those are strike throughs. That could be a strike through. And probably it's probably gonna be a pretty. Probably gonna talk a lot about it as more information comes out, and then of course the days leading up. I will of course I have to pick up a role, even if it's I have to do it just for the channel, for content, and oh wow, mint, mint penny, absolutely mint. MS 65, 64, misaligned die, beauty. What a beauty! That's the nicest one. That's like number what's that number? 6. See, look at this 24 compared to the other 24 we found. This one's like pink. The other one we found is like orange and much more clearer. In fact, I collected zincs. I don't really collect zincs. So that's what I was thinking about today. Bagged. It's got some bag marks. Got two of them, two bag marks. That's 8. Hey, a wheat cent. That's 9. Look at that. Look at that. We got a wheat cent. And I think we have one more copper penny, so that'll be 10 copper pennies, 20%. That's high. That's high. 10 copper pennies is high. Look at this beauty. Another one. Another beauty. Another nice 2023. The other one that we got, I think, is even nicer than this one. This is the one we looked at before. Look at, yeah. Look at how much nicer that one. Look, almost like, I'm telling you, almost like a proof. And for our last copper penny, number 10. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please click like and subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll see you in the next episode. God bless.